So, after all that fuck shit Austin talked about, I got more fuck shit to talk about. Because it's time, it's been a while since we talked about this man, but some shit has happened. We are going to be talking about, once again, Mr. Boogie2998. You might be wondering, why are you talking about Boogie again? Well, when I tell you this is fucked, so, about a week ago, this happened, and it's been happening ever since. Basically, from what I understand, all of a sudden, one day on Twitter, I see that Boogie puts out a tweet of like, it's a picture of him and this blonde girl, and basically in the tweet, he was talking about how he got doxxed or whatever, and revealed that the chick was his girlfriend or whatever. Come to find out that when he got doxxed, they found out, I'm pretty sure Boogie is lying about what her age is. As everybody is saying that she like just turned 18. And Boogie is like being adamant. This is, basically, Boogie had this relationship with this very, very young girl. He claims that she's 20, that she just turned 20. And keep in mind, Boogie is about to be 50. So that's quite the age gap. So it's already kind of weird. But nevertheless, what has been happening is Boogie has created this shitstorm where he's taunting the internet by making pedophile jokes and saying that he's a creep and shit just to taunt the internet, which is getting him so much negativity. And he keeps making all these fucked up jokes. Like he made like this joke where he said he wanted to fuck like 3 and 4-year-olds and shit, he was saying. And like for some reason he randomly was like telling this story about, he was like, oh, in the 80s I dated this black woman and she beat the fuck out of me. And people were like, Boogie, what are you on about, bro? What are you talking about? And it's just every day he's been posting pictures with this girl, and no one knows if she actually is underage or not, but people are saying she's underage, and they're saying Boogie groomed her since she was like 16, and Boogie's saying no, and he's adamant that she's 20, and he's tweeted it so many goddamn times that I'm sick of fucking seeing it, and he posts pictures with her fucking every single day saying how happy he is, and I feel like he's just forcing it, and he's just every day arguing with people on Twitter all day long and responding to hate comments and shit. I'll read you some screenshots that I have here. Let me pull them up real quick. So here's Boogie's initial tweet that he put out. He says, my one and only tweet about age. She's an adult. She's 20. I am older, but look at me, man. I'm fat, old, and ugly as sin. When an adult woman I get along with wants to give it a shot, I'm gonna do the smart thing and give it a shot. So, this person replies and says, betting $100 million he knew her since she was 16. And so then Boogie decided to reply with a photo of him and this girl, and it's like it's like a Photoshop picture of them as like warriors or whatever, and the person said, fighting the pedo allegations with a self-inserted Photoshop meme from 2007 alongside my victim. Boogie replies and says, this is from Ripley's Believe It or Not. The person who's replying is named Princess Lufty. So Princess replies, believe it or not, I don't care, you're a pedophile. Boogie replies, for dating an adult. Princess replies, are you going to actually try to listen to anybody when they explain to you what grooming is and how you're certainly doing it, or are you just going to remain purposely obtuse like this forever just so you can get your nut off on somebody 30 years younger than you.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. And another person replied to his initial tweet and says, the way he stresses so hard the fact she's 20 and an adult when he's 48 tells me they definitely knew each other before she was 18. And then this person named tweeted and said, what the fuck? According to Brantley, who is Keemstar's girlfriend, Boogie's new girlfriend is 18 and not 20 like he's been saying. Boogie replies and says, she's misremembering it, I guess. She's literally 20 and I will gladly show it to her. Then, this person tweeted a photo of Boogie and this chick and said, Boogie is not only 3 times her age, but also 5 times her weight. What's your excuse?
Oh, that's fucking Turkey Tom, by the way.
Yeah. Fucking... I thought I had another screenshot. Hold on, let me look into... Yeah, because I was sending a bunch of stuff on Twitter. Let me look at the stuff I was sending on Twitter. Okay, God, there's so much Boogie. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see here. So, Jackson Clark tweeted, if you don't know who Jackson Clark is, he is one of Charlie's co-hosts on his podcast. He tweeted and said, I don't get, so Boogie tweeted and said, a clip of me on the H3H3 podcast is going around where I admitted to dating a 20-year-old when I was 44. If you think that's creepy, keep in mind, mentally and emotionally, I am 14. Is what Boogie said.
Bro.
Then Jackson replies and says, I don't get the problem. Boogie's been dating 20-year-olds for years. Basically, sarcastically saying that because now he's dating another quote-unquote 20-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
And then there was this clip of Boogie and this girl. I don't know what her name is. I don't think Boogie officially has put her name out there. But they were at this store and Boogie was holding a shotgun. And she's like telling him he's not supposed to do that. I'm assuming because the whole thing where he got arrested for shooting off a firearm. And Boogie just didn't give a fuck. And he's like, oh, the safety's on. Let me turn it off. And then he goes to like fire it. And the video ends. Then Boogie posted this video to his Twitter.
Greenville, South Carolina, with Desi, and of course, 8-Bit Eric. Eric, it's good to see you, man. You met my girlfriend now. What do you think?
It was good, but I'm disappointed. First of all, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since I landed. I was looking forward to eating at the local queue.
What are you disappointed about?
Well, I didn't know we had the freaking daycare brigade hanging out with us today. She couldn't even get into local queue.
What are you talking about?
She couldn't even get in. She's not 21.
It's actually true. They would not let her into the barbecue joint because she wasn't 21.
Do you have kids' meals at this place every
day? Hey, I get enough of it from the internet.
Eric.
Sheesh. Finally.
So, even Boogie's friends are saying this shit. And so then here's a little thread from Boogie where he says, Boogie says, y'all, I am gonna come clean. I knew the way we revealed we were dating was gonna freak people out. I wasn't a fan, but someone doxed her and tried to spread it, so we did it our way instead. I had no clue people would be upset truly, nor did we expect any support. It's a weird position to be in, trying to keep your relationship private because you know it's best for her, and having that stolen by someone with bad motives. It's even weirder trying to figure out the best way to handle that. I am certain I could have done a better job. At least it's over now.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like, it just, he makes it worse on himself. And then, so then Boogie posted a picture with her where he's like holding her around her waist and is like smiling creepily behind her and says, "Is this creepy?"
Yeah,
he's not fucking. And then someone made this cursed ass animation. You won't be able to see it in the podcast, but basically they made an animation of Boogie eating McDonald's while holding this fucking girl, and she looks fucking freaked out. So then Boogie posts another photo of her and says, "You guys were right. She was using me. She left me after I got her a squishy axolotl." Because basically people were saying that she was using Boogie for his money on, like, some sugar daddy type shit. It's just so fucking bad, bro. I'm trying to find more of the tweets that I sent. I read that one already. I think that might be all of it. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Unless you want me to fucking... Oh yeah, fucking... Hunter one, so shouts out to Hunter. So, Wings of Redemption tweeted and said, "Tried to set up this podcast meeting, but Boogie2998 could not. He has to pick up his girl from school." Boogie replied with a picture of him and the girl stick, and Boogie said, "We've been trying for 3 months. Then you finally schedule a meeting when we are spending her summer break at Myrtle Beach." And then someone reposted Boogie's tweet and put like a eyebrow raised emoji, and Boogie said, "I think it's fine to make videos who make too much of this type of stuff, and I have to make it worse than it actually is." Someone said, then the internet funny man replied and said, "I'm closer in age to my own father than you are to her. That's fucking weird, bro." And Boogie said, "Probably shouldn't date your dad then." And someone said, "Probably should date someone old enough to be your daughter."
oh, Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with Boogie. I will go to his fucking... Make sure there's nothing else. Oh god, okay, so so now there's actually this kid behind the camera because he commented on this on the tweet I just read from Boogie. He said, "Legit Boogie, if you're in Myrtle Beach, do not come to or near my house. Not joking. Go eat crappy food and go home." Someone said, "No, go visit him and vlog it." And kid behind the camera said, "Chris, I'll pull a Boogie and use a firearm. I'm not kidding. Dude needs to stay the fuck away from me."
Jesus Christ.
Fucking no.
Oh my god.
Apparently Boogie was at like this indie wrestling event where there's people dressed up like Mario characters wrestling each other at this like con he was at.
Why?
I don't know. But yeah, so Boogie just makes things fucking worse for himself. And all he's been doing is Every hate comment he gets, he's been replying to it. He's been getting so much shit of people calling him a pedophile and a groomer and all this shit. Honestly, I'm not saying he is, because no one 100% knows if the girl is underage or not. It's just all speculation. But I will say it is hella fucking weird. And Boogie is just making himself look like a fucking creep. And the fact that he dated, she's like not the first young girl that he's dated, just makes it seem even creepier. But I mean, until her age is actually confirmed, no one's really gonna know. But I will say that what Boogie should have done in this situation is not well, I mean, it would have got blasted on Twitter because he said someone doxed him, but like, he didn't have to sit there and just keep on like tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet, making all these fucked up jokes and posting all these photos saying, "Oh, is this creepy? Oh, you're right, guys. She like is using me." I don't know what it is. It's like Boogie likes to. Whenever he's in drama, he likes to try to fuck with the people that are fucking with him, and usually it gets to the point where he regrets that because he'll start apologizing. So I'm expecting a Boogie apology sometime soon. But what do you think about the situation, Austin?
It's pretty fucking cursed, to be completely honest. Like, what made you think this would be, like, what in God's name makes people think that this would be a good idea, man? Especially Boogie of all people, man. Like, this isn't good.
I don't know.
Especially all the jokes he's making. Like, it's just, it would be like, it wouldn't be fine still, but like, it would be like at least tolerable if he wouldn't make so many fucking jokes about it and like put so much attention on it. Like, I don't know. It's just how he is, I guess, man. I don't fucking know.